This is a brand new FMS 12 scale Humvee, or you can call Hummer H1. It is not the GM H2 or H3. Those are civilian model. This is AM General. It is designed for US Army. And until today, it is still serviced in US Army. It already got more than nearly 30 year or more than 30 year history, this vehicle. And this version is not the normal export or China model. This is all reassembly and adjust by our company. It called Victima version. It is not the same as normal. Now we try to test it past a 67 millimeter. Remember, this height to 12 scale already same as 80.4 cm. That means 0.804 meter. And now you can see I use low gear. After the bumper past the 90 degree, can you see? And then we try to up. We use low gear, 4-wheel drive. No need locking differential. Yes, very, very powerful and success. Indicator light, headlight, everything working like the real. All the door can open and close like the real. And the tire are good ear. It is all in scale. What it means all in scale? It is like a realistic display model, but with RC running gear. It got 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive. It got high gear and low gear. It got front and rear D-flop. It also got 4-wheel steering. And not just 4-wheel steering, it can be opposite direction steering, it can be same direction steering, and just rear wheel steering. So it solves many problems when used in jungle or off-road. This is my dream. I got a Humvee H1 civilian model in 1999, and it got a lot of problems, such as no 100% D-flop, but this one modified 100% front and rear D-flop. It got full-time 4-wheel drive, but the engine is not very powerful, so it is no need to use full-time 4-wheel drive. So fuel consumption will be much better, and it is very wide vehicle, 2.2 meter without the muller, so cannot go anywhere in jungle. So my dream is use 4-wheel steering. This vehicle, everything can open like the real, even the door, engine hook, the original Hummer. The cooling system, we put the battery and the radio control receiver. The door just open like the real car. The interior like the real. The dashboard like the real. Even steering wheel moving when you're steering the front wheel. This is a very, very nice model, quality like a display model, but it uses radio control, so you can play. Even you can control the headlight by radio control. It is a 7-channel RC system. Now let me show you how the D-flop working. This vehicle with a leather chassis, and you can see the V8 turbo diesel 6.5 engine. The motor and the two servo are inside the engine. The servo are under the cylinder head. It is controlled the two-speed gearbox and the transfer case. It's almost like the real. Even the fan belt working, air condition compressor and alternator all working like the real. Double A-arm suspension, independent suspension, and the pork-through axle. You can see the drive shaft are on the top of the wheel center. So this make the car can easily pass the scale. The real one is 300 millimeter. For sure, it can pass nearly 400 millimeter. It is incredible. Compared to others 4x4, it is nearly double differential to the ground. Now, let me test. Easy pass, 300 millimeter. And also easy pass, 390. It has still got some gap. Now we're up 400 millimeter. So when we were left the ground, or nearly left the ground, you can see the normal differential. What happened? The left hand side front wheel slipping, right hand side rear wheel slipping. What we can do now? Just need locking the differential. So easy. Even rear wheel left the ground. Now the front left hand side wheel up a 565 millimeter, and the rear wheel up a 400 millimeter. That means it's nearly 1 meter difference. You can see with this lock, no any trouble, because it is a pickup truck body, so the rear is a little bit lighter. So you can see only the rear wheel left the ground. Our model all adjusted by a real car mechanic. They have 20-year experience on adjust the real Hummer H1. So all not the same. Even suspension height, everything. Steering tie rope. Four-wheel steering is very difficult to adjust the steering tie rope. Let me show you how four-wheel steering working. Opposite direction, same direction, right? And just rear wheel steering. This is very important because from now you can see the rear wheel are quite dangerous. What we can do now? I just need a reverse to adjust back to the right chair. So four-wheel steering is how important. Now back to the normal steering. The FMS Hummer H1, it is really nice in scale, realistic. This is the differential lock. you can see it like almost like the real all metal gear. You can see how small. Let me show you in scale. This is my finger. How small. Not like other model in the market. They tell you 10 scale, but it's much more bigger than 10 scale a lot. You can see how beautiful. The middle engine, gearbox, and the transfer case, even with 2 fuel tank. The middle one is the main fuel tank. The rear one is the spare fuel tank, and the exhaust system. Differential is how small, and also got the protection tube, like the rear. Victor Voice only can buy in Hong Kong, our shop.